Welcome to our very first Breathe People meditative art practice. Today we'll be drawing what I call breath art, where we align our breath with our drawing. This is a powerful tool to help us dissolve anxiety and stress by calming our minds and our bodies. The act of line drawing helps us to be in the present moment so that we can perhaps process some thoughts and some emotions that we otherwise don't give attention to. This is a really simple practice that you can do anywhere. Even just a minute or two of breath art can make a profound difference. So a few things before we get started. It's important to remember that this activity isn't about creating a beautiful piece of art. It is all about the process, and you cannot get this wrong. So I really want you to just go with your feelings and stay connected to your breath throughout. Now, the art you see me create is just a reference. It is not what your art is supposed to look like. Each person's process is very, very different, and that'll reflect in the art. Now, if you want to go deeper in this experience, I've left a link in the bio to the extended version of this practice on my blog, which includes guidance for setting up deep intentions, as well as some journaling prompts to help you process and tap in on a deeper level. So let's get started. Now, to begin, all you're going to need is a sheet of paper and a pen, or a pencil or a marker. And you'll see here that I chose paper that I've already colored, and I just like to do that to give it a little more dimension. Now, you don't have to do that. A white sheet of paper will do just fine. Now let's start by closing our eyes, and we'll connect with our breath. And begin to take deep breaths in through the nose and release through the mouth. And place a hand on your chest and feel the rise and the fall with the breath. And let your inhales become deeper and your exhales slower. And when you breathe in, fill the lungs completely. And when you breathe out, empty your lungs completely. Feel yourself slowing down. You're settling into your body. And you feel a sense of peace. And now repeat to yourself, my mind is clear, I am present. I am here to create. This moment is for me. And now open your eyes. Okay, now we're going to take your paper and draw a large square. And now draw 4 curvy lines inside the box. Next, you'll find a place to start, and you'll slowly start to draw lines and connect them to your breath. You can follow the original line that you drew. Just draw right next to it. Inhale with one line and exhale with the next. And your breath is slow and steady. Your lines are flowing with your breath. Inhale and exhale. And feel free to change the direction of your lines whenever you want. And if you begin to run out of room and your lines are shorter, just move the pen slower. And if your lines are longer, move them faster. Just keep them connected to the breath. And notice as you're filling the page if your mind starts to wander. And if it does, just simply close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and release all the air in your lungs as if all the thoughts are leaving with the breath. And continue on. And if you fill the page and you want more, you can color in the lines or add some additional markings to the art. Just make it yours. And you can continue on with this practice as long as you want. But when you feel the art is complete, take one last deep breath in and one last deep and releasing exhale. And now you have a physical piece of art that documents your breath, a special moment in time. I like to put a date on mine so that I remember when I created the art. Now, if you enjoyed this practice, be sure to follow Breathe People's podcast and YouTube channel, as we'll be creating more simple meditative art practices just like this one on a weekly basis. And be sure to visit Breathe People, where you'll find our beautiful meditative art paint by number kits. And they're complete with guided meditations and journaling prompts to help calm anxiety, process emotions, and tap into your creativity. They make great gifts for yourself and for loved ones. And you can find the link in the show notes as well. And if you have suggestions on meditation themes, or if you have feedback for me, please let me know how you feel by leaving a comment. Your input helps me to improve these meditative art tutorials. And thanks for following along, and take good care.